The following message on the inner being was received on September 10th, 2021. So this is the way it is with you, and now we see the truth of matters. In and of itself these abscond with that which is necessary, and hold to light that which is seen within, for within is the heart of man where all come, to go in peace. The accolades seem fit as it were, and we say they are indeed. For it is seen the end result of those who do as prescribed, and go within to find their refuge. It is seen here. At the center of it all lies that which fervently waits for all to come forward and greet with open arms. The being inside knows who you are. It cannot help it. It is you as you are, not as you wish you could be. It is important to consider this in your travels, for if you are not as you think you are, what is left to examine? We say this is an important consideration in light of things present today. The being knows in fact, that with all let loose upon it, it can survive under any circumstances, and in and of this it behooves you to consider the aftermath of things and how they affect you and others. For the being knows better than to assume the worst in these situations and takes life in stride as it were, considering the facts at hand merely reflections in the mirror of life gone unavoidingly sour at the time. But to whose refuge do you partake when succumbing to the inner being who is there waiting to embrace the tangible you in its arms? We say you alone have the answer to that as it were, for in these things it is seen the wherewithal involved in proclaiming this for yourself and others alike. There is no one like the one above. This is alone stationary and non-moving. The rest adhere to other laws, bound and determined to carry out the business at hand. The inner being is one of a kind, a refuge, a conglomerate of being of sorts that knows no boundaries nor games of his own. It is here that all creation lies, and it is here where all creation rests intact, for when it is time for the great outward breath, life will take on a different sort as bequeathed by the one above. Until that time it is important to bear in mind the subsequent manifestations, seen in light today, for they are not lasting structures. Nor will they be around forever. It is here the truth of the matter lies intact, far from the maddening crowd of life, full of intricacies well worth noting until that time when all is said and done, and life moves on to different arenas.